Brought to you by Aspen Avionics, a new way to look at avionics, and by Aviation Insurance Resources, where our agents are pilots. And by the Bose A320 Aviation Headset, their most advanced pilot headset ever. And by 4Flight, makers of intelligent apps for pilots. This could be anywhere in America. 1946, a sea of Piper Cubs were on the grass, but this is EAA AirVenture Oshkosh in 2012, and this is the mass arrival of Cubs for the 75th anniversary of the Piper Cub. We're going to let Clyde Smith, whose dad was actually a Piper test pilot, tell us how this was all organized and what the significance is.
Well, the plan originated almost a year ago, not quite, but after Oshkosh last year, the idea came out and for a staging in Hartford. And they've been down there for about the past 3 days. They've had entertainment and food, and they decided to do a mass flight of 75, and then after that they were going to meter them every 15 minutes. But we had, last night at 5:30, I was told there was 82 airplanes down there, and they were still coming in during supper and the evening time, but it was hard to tell who was coming in and who was just flying around locally down there. So I'd say we probably had 100 airplanes down there on the ground this morning at 6 o'clock. Communications with the FAA, even as recent as last night, probably this morning, but they were going to land on the grass runway down at the south end of runway 36, and the FAA kind of squelched that idea last night while we were at supper. So then we had plan B was to alternate and land on runway 36, hopefully, be landing to the north so we could come straight in over Fond du Lac and alternate back and forth between 36 left and 36 right. And they were, I was the lead airplane, and they were releasing them every 20 seconds after me. And of course, it's been about 45 minutes they took to come up here. It's about 60 nautical mile distance up here. Very, very nice flight this morning. Very smooth and beautiful. The Cub, it's not flyable. I have a 1946 J3, but it's a project back home in Pennsylvania. I ended up driving out and bringing camping gear for 3 other friends of mine from the Lock Haven, Pennsylvania area. So I was the ground support vehicle, and for a while I drove underneath them back in Pennsylvania. They were right above me coming out Interstate 80. It was kind of funny. But they did beat me. Usually a lot of people make a joke out of flying a Cub and you see tractor trailers passing underneath you, but they were going a little bit faster than I was on Interstate 80. I was born in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania in 1947. I worked for the company from 1968 to 1984 in Lock Haven. My father started at Piper in March of 1941, and because he already had a private pilot's license, they utilized his skill, and he became a test pilot back when, well, just before Pearl Harbor Day. And he did flight test work on some of the military Cubs, and up through the 40s, and then in the 50s he was the supervisor of engineering flight test for about 10 years. I continued to work through several different positions. The last one at Lock Haven, last 2 years, I was in charge of product support on all the obsolete airplanes that Piper built, including the Cubs. So I learned a lot, and it was fun doing it.